Hello, my name is Iron and this is Iron's Tech. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be having a look at this, which is the Logitech M350s mouse. This is the version purchased in Japan, and it's obviously had a slight rebrand or remarket. It's called Logicool in Japan because the Logitech name was already taken, so they just used Logicool instead. It's still the same mouse, the M350s. But it does seem to have been marketed differently, like away from the Pebble name this mouse normally has. It is the same mouse. It's the second version of the mouse, which has a few changes that I'll talk about in a minute. But I just wanted to have a look, open it up, and talk a bit about why I purchased it. So first up, here's the box. It's got the name of the mouse up there, the fact it's Bluetooth. It's made of 76% recycled plastic. Didn't know that actually. 2 years battery life apparently, which is quite a long time. It runs on a single AA battery that I'll show you later. Some more information over there. Compatible devices, silent touch. This is one of the reasons I got this mouse actually, because it's the silent clicking. Just compatible things here. It's also compatible with this Logi Bolt USB. I don't have this or have even used it before, but it's like an update to the little USB dongle you used to get with Logi mouses. This does not come with one of those, by the way. And in the box, it shows you we've got the mouse, a AA battery, some documentation. There is actually something else in the box too that it doesn't say here, and I will show you in a minute. Okay, so it's a pretty simple box. It does appear to have been marketed to like business people, to reasonably people looking for some light, cheap mouse for professional work. They removed the Pebble branding and the colourful stuff from this box, but it's the same mouse. So I'm going to open it up and have a look. Quick disclaimer: I have opened this already and used it for a couple of days just to get an idea. But let's open it up again. Look, you've got this little pull tab here. This pulls open. Let's go the other bit and just pull it out there. It's quite nice. It's quite nicely presented. You've got this little kind of bed almost going on here. And the thing that it doesn't say on the box that you also get is this little bag. So it comes in like a little baggie with these little bobbles for protection, I suppose, on there. It's not much protection for the mouse, but I have found it useful. As I said, I've used it for a couple of days, so I've kind of thrown it in my bag and taken it to work, used it and brought it back. And this little baggie's actually been quite good for keeping scratches off it. So anyway, this little baggie. Let's take it out. I'll just pop it over to the side for now. Also in the box you get some documentation, your warranty, and just some basic bits and bobs there. Get rid of those. And you've also got this, which is what the mouse comes in and tells you how to connect it and just basic setup information. What's interesting for me is it supports 3 devices. So this is like I said, the second generation. It's the Pebble Mouse 2. And it now has support for 3 devices over 2 before, which is pretty good. That I have it connected to 2 already at the moment. So if a third one comes along, I can just press the button and connect it to another one. So yes, pretty good packaging. It's all paper. There's no plastic waste going on here except for the little bit of tape. Okay, onto the mouse itself. So here is the mouse. So it does look identical on the outside to the original Pebble by Logitech, with the only exception being the button has now 3 little pictures to show you that there are 3 different connection options available. And as you can see on the bottom of the mouse itself, it does say Pebble Mouse 2. So despite the branding on here having no mention of it being a Pebble whatsoever, it is a Pebble. It's the Pebble 2. So as I said before, the Pebble 2 does not come with the USB dongle. If I open up the mouse here, which is another thing I like about this mouse, you don't attach the bottom. You literally just pick it up from the top. And it's got 3 magnets, 1, 2, 3, and you just drop the top back on and it clicks back in place, which I think is pretty good. Nice design. It has a space where the USB dongle used to be. So I think it's pretty much is the same chassis from the old mouse. But that doesn't come with one. There's nothing in there. It's just an empty hole. So I think they've replaced the technology or whatever's going on in there for this with the ability to connect to that third device. So again, to replace the battery, you just pull off the top, easy peasy. One battery, that comes right out. And just pop in a new one. This mouse did come with this battery. It does have a 24-month lifespan, so 2 years of use out of the battery, which is pretty good. And you can access kind of the wheel and the little motor in there for the wheel and the buttons if you need to clean them out. So it's quite a nice, simple design, but I quite like it. Let's pop that back on. In terms of using it, I've used it for a couple of days. It's actually been really good. It moves okay. It's not amazing at sliding around, but it's good enough. It's very, very light, very thin. I can drop it in my pocket easily enough. I had no issues connecting it. So the first connection I got to my MacBook Air, which instant connection, it was no trouble at all. The second one I've got connected up to my Windows computer at work, which I have to use. And that Windows computer is actually the reason I got this, because it's a Dynabook and the trackpad on that laptop is appalling. And so I wanted to amend that problem. So I wanted to pick up a quick mouse because I have to move around a lot of work. I move from place to place, table to table, desk to desk, all moving around everywhere. So I needed something very light I can just throw in my pocket and take with me. I use it just kind of sat either on the edge of the laptop or just on the table next to the laptop, and it's been really good, really smooth, no problems, no disconnections. Yeah, great. Now the buttons are really nice. It's got the silent touch, so you don't really hear them clicking. You can hear that, it's just a gentle little thud, thud, thud. And yeah, the rollable's pretty good, like a rubbery material there, almost like an eraser. Yeah, it's good. And I'm going to just quickly put it side by side with my usual mouse, which is this one. It's just another Logi mouse. This is the M350, which has the silent, well, almost silent clicking. The Logi's actually, the Pebble's a little bit quieter, but they both have the silent click, which I really like. This mouse is quite a bit heavier, and I use it at home all the time. It's a bit more ergonomic too. The Pebble's quite flat. But again, using it for 2 days, I haven't had any like weird twinges or pains in my wrist. It's been okay. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this so far. So this is, again, it's the Pebble Mouse 2 by Logitech, or Logicool if you're in Japan. And I picked it up as like a travel mouse, or a mouse that I use at work when I'm moving around from place to place, because the trackpad just isn't enough, to be honest. If you're looking for a lightweight mouse, I would recommend picking one up. They're pretty good. So once again, my name is Iron. This is Iron's Tech, and thank you for watching.